Princess?
Still alive, deceiver?
No way to speak to a loyal subject.
Round 1. Fight!
She's got those enchanting eyes.
Yeah, she looks good.
I really like the character model.
So let's have PBJ show what we can do with the Naginata.
Yeah, the Naginata. Yeah, it had a lot of interesting things you can do with this. For one, you have like some of the. I think we're pretty sure this is the longest normal in the game. Those are her back two that she gains in this, where you can poke someone from almost across the entire screen. Pretty crazy. And then she gains some extra combos. She gains some, like, that one actually in particular is one of my favorites because it actually creates another 50-50 scenario. Because you can do the kick version off of that, which she gets universally. So that's two enders off of that, low-high, keep the guy guessing.
So it definitely adds additional moves to her normal fight style.
Exactly.
Right, that she wouldn't normally have.
Yeah.
And then she's got the kind of like swing kick, right?
Yeah, there was the...
Go ahead and do the swing kick, Kyle, and then got the EX one if you can.
Yeah.
I can't get any live, so you're just gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Bam.
So the EX swing kick, as well as a move you can do from the air, allow you to get into this alternate stance. And this stance, kind of called the staff stance, has a whole bunch of options that you don't normally have. You can kind of. Oh,
There you go.
He's trying to get me some meter.
oh, I see. There we go. Yeah. So that's that stance. You got an overhead option. You've got a low option. You've got.
Which I love. She stamps on.
Yeah, the stamp move is a lot of fun. Yeah, that's the. You do.
And when you do
three
that
from there.
EX swing, it actually puts you back into that like pogo stance.
Yeah, so you can go in from the ground and extend your combo that way. You can kind of go into it from the air. And one thing that's interesting is, we kind of have that rule where you can't do multiple teleports in the air. Well, unless you land. Well, the staff stance actually counts as a landing. So if you can actually teleport into a staff stance, you can jump in and out of it. All sorts of crazy options. You can actually kind of go for extended periods of time without touching the ground if you so choose while you're fighting.
I mess around on my desk just bouncing around.
Yeah,
I love
crazy
the pogo.
options.
Just pogo around. That's awesome.
Well, how about we see? Let's see what PBJ can do at the end of this round. See if it's fun.
I don't think he can do really much, right? It's PPJ. What's me now? Do something, PPJ. Oh my gosh, did you know my Jade katana was so strong?
You're not good at katana.
Yeah, we have like a staff on staff.
Oh,
there we go. Well, brutality action.
Hits her, spins her all the way around, spins her all the way around, and then the top falls off. That's good.
That's insulting.
That's good. That's good.
That is insulting.
Give this to me.
What?
Let me play.
You're gonna play against that?
Yep.
What? Alright, go ahead.
Alright, let's go.
Maybe you could do a fatality this time.
Yeah,
so what are we
taking
doing? What are we
requests
playing next?
now?
He's got to beat me, but I'm going to play as. A character I don't ever.
Back to the staff tree.
That's half the cast, 3/4 of the cast.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
Kingdom.
I'm pretty bad at Johnny Cage, so let's let Kyle have some fun here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There was that week where you're like, I think I'm gonna learn Johnny. That's kind of true about almost all the characters, right?
That I have a week where I'm gonna learn them.
Yeah.
And I spend 3 days, and I go, I'm going back. I think I'm going back to Kano.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. And oh man, who did you say your new main was? Jason.
Jason.
How did that go?
I played him online a bunch this weekend.
Johnny Cage.
Here to make your dreams come true.
This dream has a sad ending.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's go, hot shot.
I've got my money on Tanya.
You have no idea what to expect.
No, I don't.
We played her a little bit, but
You should see your face.
So far, so good.
yeah. Oh, watch out! Yeah, a lot of dangerous options coming out of that staff station.
And basically, Kyle really doesn't even need to touch the ground. He can kind of just teleport and pogo away.
Kind of keep moving, especially at this stance. Like very good at medium range. Lots of good poke options. Like lots of good disease.
That's
Oh my gosh! See, there we go.
Let me see, are your buttons still working?
You actually made that happen. That was good.
I did.
I don't think those were unblockables.
No, they sure felt like it.
Yeah.
You have full meter, Tyler. Use that.
No.
Oh yeah, we haven't shown her X-ray yet.
Yeah, she doesn't have full meter, so she's kind of.
Okay, let me see up on you a little bit so you can get meter. Let's stop this match. Let me so I can do my combo.
Oh my gosh, your forward 2 is amazing.
I had a, there it is. I had a combo I used to do.
Yeah, are you the one that goes into the nut poke?
Oh,
No, it's
wow.
Oh, this one. There we go. Too bad. Too bad.
But Kyle still won.
That's pretty good though, right, Kyle?
That was amazing.
Very good. I can't believe I did it on stream because that link's kind of hard for me.
Oh,
Let's get you some meter here.
Okay.
Hey, girl.
No brutality.
Can we have a moment of silence for her? Alright.
All right.
Oh, I'm not done
So
yet.
this.
Oh my gosh, she's a
So this X-ray you can only do in the air,
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
I won't move, so you won't.
which is useful coming out of her temple.
That's true.
Crack.
Get another kind of reminiscent of her
You
MK2
can come back.
throw.
You've got this.
Sorry, MK4 throw, I should say.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, that one's fun too. You
Oh.
can actually charge that to get a higher balance.
Oh.
Come on. He has so little health.
Oh.
Ah, you stink!
See, she's gonna be in the air a lot, so you have to hit her
You know this
when she's
now?
in the air. Oh, here we go.
Just kind of slides right through him.
Don't need those. Just gonna hang on to this.
I
It's
love.
like a intestine boa, right?
I love
It's a human slide.
how non
It is the human slide. Good name.
human slide. How nonchalant she is with just like, oh, that's an intestine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's an
like,
intestine.
They're an inconvenience for her.
We're good. Yes.
You know what? I really enjoyed your guys' match. I would like to see one more match.
All right,
I don't know if anybody watched Combo Breaker, but Kyle and Tyler had a great match at Combo Breaker. Would you say it was great, right?
So we did
Pretty swell.
We did we did.
thing to kind of know about her is, I think we're starting that trait there. She has a couple things that she can do more than any other character in the game. So,
Example being?
examples being, she has a lot of good mix-up options, but beyond that, she's also extremely maneuverable. She can get around the screen very quickly, and we'll kind of break down, some of the options she has there. And she has more options in the air than I think any other character in the game.
Awesome.
So
She does control that sort of real estate pretty well.
Yeah,
That sort of upper third pretty well.
And you'll notice with her variation that the glowing tattoos that are on her body is kind of like the representation of Pyromancer.
Yes, Pyromancer, I think doesn't have any normal moves that change. It tends to be just specials, whereas the other traits, she actually gets a whole lot of different normal moves. But we'll get into more of that later, right? So, I guess...
Turn on human forehead.
Yes, we have to get...
It's alright.
Human
Kyle's
reptile.
first stream, he's getting used to it.
So I guess like kind of the first thing we can kind of go over are some of her universal special moves.
Yeah, her common specials.
Yeah, so the two ground specials that she has are kind of reminiscent from MK4 and some of the previous games she's been in. So she's got this drill, which hits low.
And then you can EX it, right?
Yeah, the EX version allows her to continue her combo from that, very useful. And she has her overhead flip. There, yeah. So that one, and if you EX it, you get kind of some extra damage off that. So that allows her to basically mix up off of any combo chain. So if you want to do basically any chain you're doing, you can threaten something when they're blocking, or you can throw out something. You can kind of keep them on their toes, because anything can happen. And they both come out pretty quick. So
I'm
it's
glad the
dangerous.
drill has made it back because I did get a couple of tweets that like they're probably not even gonna give her the drill.
Yeah, we
Haters gonna hate.
Haters
Yeah.
gonna hate.
We tried to give her, a lot of little homages to kind of old school MK stuff, things
Right.
that she's had in the past. So
And she's got the air drill, right?
yes, so that was what we were talking about. She has this kind of broad set of air moves. So she kind of has air high and low options, which not a lot of characters really have anything like that. So she can do this air splits drop, which allows her to hit low from the air.
I actually motion captured that. That came from me.
See,
I
I was in the
remember you
motion capture
stretching
room,
for like a
yeah.
week straight, and
Yeah.
I didn't know why.
Yeah, I'm still feeling it,
Oh, I believe it.
and I don't have those jeans anymore.
Oh,
They rip right through the
that stinks. I'm sorry, you looked good in them.
So yeah, she's got kind of an air overhead and low option. So again, much like her ground game, she can kind of keep mixing you up, even when she's doing jumps and things like that. On top of that, she also has this teleport. This is kind of her new move in this game. So the teleport puts her in an air state when she's done, and she's actually can do any of her air moves that she has. And that's not just her.
So she can do the drill coming out.
Yeah, she can do drills.
Down splits.
Yeah, she can do the splits. And on top of that, she can also do her kind of air neutral moves. So if you hold down when you come out of that, you can actually do her air neutral, which allows you to pop up, or her air kick, which allows her to knock down. She can also do her air kind of horizontal jump moves, so that allows her to continue combos, and there's tons of options from that, yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah, when she's in the air, and she can actually do the teleport in midair as well, which kind of acts
So she can teleport into a teleport?
She cannot teleport, yes and no.
Oh.
Yes, I know, like it's complicated. Not that complicated. So if she's teleporting from the ground, normally she can't do another teleport until she lands. But if you do the EX teleport, which the forward version actually hits going up, you can do more than one teleport in the air. And then you can do kind of Z teleports and all sorts of crazy stuff. Like, you know, doing a back one, then a forward one in the air.
So she controls air really
Yeah,
well.
she can be anywhere on the screen almost instantly. You know, you really have to watch her and keep an eye on, like, you know, how she's going to be threatening you.
Cool. And
Yeah.
so what's special to this variation we got?
So Pyromancer is probably the closest to kind of her old set of moves from classic MK, where she has her Fireball and her Air Fireball. So the Fireballs kind of are a little bit different in this one. They kind of have like the Johnny Cage style arc, but she also can do that in the air. So she
You
has
can't duck them.
Yes, these guys hit mid. You can duck if you were closer. Like they tend to fly kind of high, so you have. It's ducking based on their position, unlike kind of some of the other fireballs, which you can kind of always universally duck. So pretty effective there. Yeah, kind of high-low versions, good for hitting someone out of the air. And you can cancel from, you know, air specials and stuff for extending combos and things like that from your teleports.
Right.
You know, again, it's a huge number of options in the air.
Awesome.
And then
So
once
she
you
can zone you out from the air as well.
Yes, and the arc of those fireballs in midair kind of covers some interesting screen space on what you would normally see.
So we're dealing with a character that, you know, all the characters you fought up till now, you're going to be dealing with a lot of different sort of action from the air.
Exactly.
It's just a more, like, the angle of attack is different than we've seen.
Exactly, very different. And we wanted to make sure, you know, she had this kind of different feel and kind of stood out, you know, as this, you know, DLC character to try out. So yeah, her EX Fireball there, very fast and kind of uses her kind of old school MK4 Fireball animation there. So kind of getting a little bit of that flavor. And then the other move she has in this trait, the brand new move called, I guess it was Shred of Darkness, right?
Yeah, Dark Shroud.
Dark
Something
Shroud.
like
I got
that.
called the Dust.
Dark Shroud. Yeah,
yes.
Dark Dust.
So she throws this handful of mystical dust and puts this guy in this dusted state. And so when the guy's covered in dust, if you hit the opponent with a fireball, the fireball does significantly more damage.
Yeah, it's like almost
And
3
knocks
times
down.
as much.
Yeah. I think it's a consistent like 10 damage right now on top of that. So that applies to EX fireballs, it applies to her air fireballs, and she actually has this normal string that ends in kind of a fireball.
And it'll
hammer
buff
fist
that
attack.
as well.
It buffs that as well. So
And you can get into the shroud through combo too, right?
yeah, exactly. So you can kind
Cancel in.
Yeah, you can combo into the shroud, and I think even in some circumstances you may be able to combo from the shroud.
Gotcha.
I know that's maybe something to explore a little bit later. And you know, you can end your combo with those big, powerful fireball explosions. So
Gotcha. Cool.
a great way to kind of like, you know, give you incentive to go in. You can either back away and throw a fireball. So also that fireball does chip damage. Significantly more chip damage if someone blocks something. So you actually like incentivize someone to dodge your projectiles, you know, when they're in that state. So,
Well, let's
yeah.
go on to the next.
Like kind of 1, 2, 3 combo sequence. So it's like, yeah, that one. So that one's interesting because you can
You can EX the,
Yeah,
first,
EX the
hit
first hit.
and the last hit, depending upon how you want to set it up, right?
yeah. So you could spend 2 bars if you're, you know, really feeling, you know, like you just that need to turn a hole into your pocket. But it allows you to either like get armor at the beginning, or you can go into a juggle from there and continue a combo. You got a lot of options. Yeah, that combo there is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I showed Kyle that just a minute ago.
yeah,
It's real funny.
Did you motion capture that one?
No. The suits don't fit me. I'm too little. And then she's got the dive as well.
Yeah, so she gets a new air move, which is this kind of horizontal tonfa dive from midair, which allows her, like if someone is across the screen from you, like let's say you go all the way to the far end of the screen, and someone's throwing a projectile, you can like jump, teleport, and then dive and hit from completely across the screen.
That's awesome.
So close distance, really fast. You know, more aggressive options, more in your face. Yeah, that's kind of what she gains. in
And then
this.
she also has a projectile in this variation.
Oh yeah, that's exactly her tonfa throw. Which, if you do the EX version, another kind of little throwback to MK4, where she has the boomerang, and you have this boomerang tonfa throw, which again allows you to extend combos.